Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Cartridge Fun. We are already in the month of June. It really seems like this summer is flying by. But in this video, I wanted to share with you guys what I found for the month of May. Now let's jump right into it. So at the beginning of the month, I did some video game playing with Ryan, aka Vidya Gamer. Of course, go check out his channel. But a couple months prior to that, we had a video game swap, and for some reason, he was trying to pawn this Mario Paint mouse on me. I didn't really care for it, didn't need it, but at the end of playing games with him a few weeks ago, I ended up with it. So now I have it. I guess happy to have it in my collection. I say that all the time, but I don't have the mouse pad or the game. I'm sure I'll come across that. But kind of a cool accessory to have in my collection. And then he also hooked me up with the box variant for Super Mario Cereal. In my opinion, that's actually pretty good. I like it. I have the red box. Now I have this one. I don't know why Nintendo does this to us. They put variants out. They make the collectors go nuts that we have to have it all. I guess they do know what they're doing because we end up buying it all. So that's what I got for kind of accessories and oddball stuff. And then I picked up a Nintendo Switch game at the beginning of the month, and that was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I never experienced the game on the Wii U because I don't have a Wii U, and it's excellent. I absolutely love this game. The music is amazing, just the gameplay is excellent. I would say level 6 is my favorite music on the whole game. So if you were thinking about picking it up, it is totally worth it. Do it. I love the game. I haven't picked up a lot of other Switch games. It takes me a little bit of time because they are very expensive, and I like to play through the game all the way and then pick up a game after I beat it. So now I'll be picking up another Switch game here in probably a couple weeks. And then I found a few NES games that I didn't have. I went to my favorite shop downtown and I picked up Mystery Quest. Don't know anything about it, but I knew I didn't have it. And then I also picked up Tecmo Bowl. This one surprised me. I thought I had this one already, but happy to add that one to the collection. And then the final one I picked up was a Stynex, and for some reason the NES Complex video stuck out at me. I mean, every time I read the label, he has a Stynex video, so you have to check it out to understand what I'm talking about. But definitely happy to add those ones to my collection. And then I guess I gave the Super Nintendo some love this month, which is very rare. I see games, I just never really pick them up. I'm so focused on building up my NES collection. I'd love to get as close to a complete set as possible. I know a complete set is just out of reach for me. I'm not looking for Little Samsons or Stadium Events or anything like that. I'm just chipping away and getting as close as I can. So that's kind of where my focus is, but I couldn't let these games go. I picked up Kirby's Avalanche on the Super Nintendo. And then Mortal Kombat 2, which this was a game my parents never let me play. It was too bloody, too gory, which I think is funny now because a lot of games are just way more aggressive than that. And then I also picked up Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I have the other one that's just Street Fighter. I don't remember the difference of those. And then another game that my parents did not let me have, and that was Doom. So I have never played this game. I don't believe I've played this game, but excited to check it out. I haven't played any of the Doom games now that I'm talking about it, not even on the Switch. I should definitely do that. And then a game I actually put a lot of time into, and that is Disney's Goof Troops. I didn't know much about this game. I knew a lot of people were talking about it, and I had a couple guys over and we decided to jump into this game, and it is so much fun, extremely frustrating, and I think he and I got pretty annoyed with the music by the end of the game, and it turns out we were like just one more map away from the boss and we shut it off. So we should have finished it, but we didn't. Definitely a good game though. And then I also picked up Disney's Pinocchio. Know nothing about this game, but typically Disney games on the Nintendo systems ended up pretty good, Lion King, stuff like that. So definitely happy to add all those Super Nintendo games to my collection. That is starting to grow. I'm probably up to maybe 50 games for that, which isn't that impressive, but definitely happy to add those to my collection, as they say. And then flea market time finally opened up. I was so excited for flea market. Woke up early, got the family going. This is my favorite time of the year, and it was absolutely crazy. There were so many people, there were so many vendors, which is excellent, but I think over the years it's started to turn more into a craft show. There's a lot of the crafts and candles, and then food, stuff like that, which is great, but I'm looking for the junk. I'm looking for boxes of just crap where I can go through and really get my hands dirty looking for video games. There's a few guys out there all the time that I knew would be selling some games, and they had a few things that I didn't have. Got some decent deals, nothing too fancy. A game I didn't have was Snake's Revenge on the NES. I can't remember what I paid for it, maybe $8, somewhere around there. And then I also picked up Donkey Kong 3. So those were two more NES games to add to my collection. I think I paid $8 or $10 each. I'm not really sure. So I typically buy something from that guy every year, and happy that he had some stuff. And then I picked up some more Super Nintendo games. Like I said, Super Nintendo was getting some love this month. And this was from another vendor that is typically there. Actually, I think he has a permanent place there. And I picked up Final Fight on the Super Nintendo, which I have never played. I hear really good things about that game. And then Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. So this was a game I was excited to have. I actually played that as a kid. So that's really all I had to share with you guys. Not a ton of stuff, but a few things and things I didn't have. As always, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.